everybody, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for passing by. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you very much for watching my videos. You are greatly appreciated. It is raining, it is dark, it is gloomy, it's dismal, it's blah, 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 but we're still here. Okay, the frenzy is still on about my beloved artist Alkaline, and many persons are still in their feelings, saying this and saying that, but we're not going to pay them any mind. We're not going to give them any attention. So I've been doing my little research, right? And upon doing my research and digging and digging and digging, I have an amazing discovery. Now, for the past 15 to 16 years in dancehall, right, there haven't been a song out that is for women that caters to women in its totality. So yes, there are music out there that have catered to women. Yes, we get that. And even my very Alkaline is going to be thrown into the gauntlet because he has put out like still around so where you move long time. 1, 2, 4, can't get up on the line. I mean, you make your company, but you know you're on prof. Shift charts in your belly make on up. Can't tell me say that you know play up on your mind. Oh, I love that song. And he did I remember spoil you, give everything I like, long as me I write me. So we know that there have been music out there that is for the ladies, other male artists also. However, there haven't been a dancehall song, I'm sorry, that has been out there in this space that caters to women in totality. If you listen to Priority that was put out, you can see why it went straight to number one on the reggae iTunes chart, because the song is for women, catering to women in totality. This is about a guy who is allowing his girl to be soft, feminine, let her hair down, get her nails done, do this, do that. And, you know, there's a part in the song that he says, top man make you okay, okay. Yes, it is a good, does I tell the guys that the second verse is right? The second verse is my favorite. You understand me? And so there have been so many parts in this that I love, but you know, there's a little parts in it that I really like. And you know, there are other vloggers who came out and they say that this song is if you're cruising in your vehicle, you're under the air conditioner, you're having a great time, you're going for a ride somewhere, you're going at a place at a park, just you and your partner, and you're having a good time. That's the tone that this song is for. That's a tone that it sets. Now, for me, I'm on a beach. I'm sipping some margarita. I'm in a bikini. I'm there with my partner, and we're just relaxing and having a good time. That's for me. That's the imagery in my head when I hear Priority by Alkaline. And I know there are so many women out there that love it, and that's what comes to their mind. Something smooth, a nice romantic setting, a nice picnic somewhere with your partner, and you're just listening to the song. That's the imagery that's in a lot of women's head. No, I can see why many men hate it, and I'm going to tell you why. Like I said, for the past 15 or 16 years, there's never been a song that caters to women, for women in its totality. Alkaline is the first to do it. Reason being, Jamaican atmosphere caters to misogyny. Jamaican dancehall music atmosphere itself caters to misogyny, caters to male ego, it's male driven, as I always say before. And so if the songs that they put out is for the ladies, it is about women catering to men. It's for women supporting men. It's for women being there for men. It's for women loving on a guy. It's for a sexy girl loving on a guy, doing this for a guy, doing that for, and that's what they always do. That's how they write, and that's how they record. And so it has always been like that. Now when Priority comes out, remember, this guy is actually putting this woman before everybody else. This man is making sure that this woman is good in all aspects. This guy is making sure that she is happy. She is just happy. And because she's just happy, she wants of anything. She's not happy because she was a burden bearer for the guy. She bears his kids. She was this. The song is not anything like that. It has nothing like that. No form of connotation like that. It's just a woman being herself, being feminine, having her own money. She's nice. She's great. A partner is in her life that takes care of her, and she is happy. How many guys in Jamaica can relate to a life like that? Not many. The world is extremely big. It's also very unfortunate that we live in a society wherein a woman is not allowed to be her soft and feminine self. We know the negative stereotype that centers around Black women to be masculine, miserable, overly aggressive, overbearing, all of these type of things, loud, vulgar, and stuff like that. These are the negative stereotype. So at all times, men are expecting Black women to be loud, to be angry, and to be vulgar at all times. No, here lies a song that is putting a different atmosphere, a different temperature on the Black woman to let you know that, listen, the war is over. You can be soft, you can be feminine, you can go and hang out somewhere, you can be calm, you can relax, you can let your hair down, you can have a jolly good time being soft and feminine. And so it's not going to sit well because a lot of men cannot relate to that. They can relate to that in the girl they desire, but they cannot relate to that in the average Black woman because they're used to her being a warrior. They're used to her being rebellious for just about anything. You understand? And with even without a cause. And so because of that, this priority song does not sit well with them. It's putting a woman need first. It's putting her and her entire sexuality and her sensuality first. And so they don't like it. It's very unfortunate. Men, you need to understand also that there are lots of SA victims out there. There are lots of women who are RAPE victims out there. And so they have to put on a tough hat. They have to be masculine. At times they have to be feminine. They have to exude masculinity more so than femininity because in their head, they are already traumatized wearing they have told themselves that nobody is ever there for them. A man is never there to protect them. A man is never there to support them. A man is never there to be their shield and buckler. And because of such, they had to be who they are. They had to be that tough individual, or they have to be because it's present tense, because there's still women out there who are dealing with it. So they have to be this masculine individual to fight back, to intimidate the crowd. So you approach with caution. And unfortunately, it does happen. We also live in an environment that is very aggressive. Men tend to be very aggressive and also very violent. And because of such, a lot of women have to be like that. Case in point again, they are SA victims, and because of such, they have to be that type of individual. Now, here lies Alkaline come out with a song Priority to let you know that, girl, it's okay. You look sexy. You're curvy. You're this. You're that. You're appealing. You're alluring. You're getting. You're having a great time, and you're just being yourself, and that is okay. And it's unfortunate that a lot of men does not accept that. It's very unfortunate, and I don't think it has anything to do with the melody. It has nothing to do with the tone. They just do not like the message that is behind the song. And because of such, they are going to push back. They are going to reject it because what they want to see at all times are Black women being miserable because it caters to their stereotype. It caters to soothing them. Okay, I'm going to give you a prime example. There's a couple that's on social media right now, and I realized something, and many persons have taken on to it. The guy likes when the girl is at odds with many people. He likes when she's at odds with other men. She's having a falling out. She's cussing. She's carrying on the internet because he knows that's the time he's going to get all the attention from her. He's the only person that she's going to be comfortable or like or be happy around. And so he likes when she's miserable. The moment she's settled, the moment she's having a great time, the moment she's getting attention from even men on the internet, it becomes a problem for him. It becomes an issue for him. He wants to create an issue that does not exist. And because of that, people have picked up on it and realized that, you know, this guy doesn't really like you. He doesn't care for you. He's not making you a priority. That's number one. And he's not going to be hurt. And these are things that happens daily in society. So with a song like Priority, it's a pushback. It's an eye-opener for many men out there that listen, not because a woman is like this or that. There are times when she wants to let her hair down. There are times when she wants to be like a fairy, like a ballerina, soft and feminine and floating. You understand? And they don't like that. Why is it at all times you guys just don't understand that a Black woman just want to be relaxed? She wants to be soft. She wants to know that she has a guy in her life that cares about her. It's not always about you. There are times when you have to put somebody first, especially someone who you choose to be intimate with, like your baby mama, your girlfriend, your wife, your lifetime partner. These are people who you want to make a priority in your life. And this is what Alkaline is speaking of. And because it doesn't cater to the culture that has been like that overly aggressive, misogynistic for such a long time, then there is a pushback, and it's such a sad situation. Now that's the reason, that's the main reason why a lot of men do not like it. So kudos to the men who like priority, kudos to the men who understand and take onto the song, kudos to the female who take onto it. We also live in a society where women are burden bearers when it comes to single parent household. Men have always, not all men, but many have always absconded their responsibility. They were raised to see their mother being single. They're raised to see their mother doing everything with herself, by herself. And because they're raised that way, they are not happy knowing that there's a girl out there that they should care for, because no man care for their mother, and their mother survived, struggled, fight, and did everything on her own. So when he meets a girl in life, she should have that fighting spirit. She should have that, because his mother had been through way worse with 6-7 of them with herself, by herself, and she fought to make it happen. And so when he meets a girl, if she doesn't have any children, she must be, a superwoman. And if she does, she must be a superwoman. You understand? So these are the things that they move with. That's a mentality that they thrive on. And because that's a mentality they thrive on, a song putting a girl first, having her on a pedestal that is honored and respected, it's not something that they can see happening anytime soon. However, these are the same men who hop into other race, and they want to start off by treating these women like goddess, like treating these women so special, until these women find out that they're getting the same men. You understand me? So kudos to the men who like the song. You understand? It's a wake-up call for men. It's a wake-up call for the mass of the people, and for Jamaican culture to actually do away with so many things that are negative. The misogynistic behavior and mindset where men are the head, the bull, the cock, the king type of behavior. There are women out there who deserve respect, women out there that deserve to be honored, women out there who deserve to be cherished. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can't always, because you have a strong woman in your life, mean that you should put her through pressure, mental torture. You should sentence her to be a burden bearer all day, every day. And, she's going to bounce back because she's tough. So I'm going to put her through all sorts of misery. And then when she starts lashing out, then you're going to use all the negative connotations to describe her. You understand? And I think that it's a wake-up call. Priority, unfortunately, is a wake-up call for a lot of persons out there. It's one step at a time that you get somewhere. And sometimes it only takes a little match to start a big conflagration. You understand? And I think priority does it. Why a lot of guys don't like it, this is the reason. It doesn't cater to what they are used to. What they are used to is women being second, women being subservient, submissive, subordinate, subjective to them. And because that's not what the song is about, or the temperature that's around it, then you're getting a pushback. You understand? So that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your day. God bless you. Bye-bye.